Oh, good morning, Trenda. Good morning, Evelyn. Guys, when is the last time we did a Tiger Tuesday? It's been a minute, right? Well, before we begin, if you happen to know where there is a Continental Trail Attack 3 in the size 190/19, straight away drop a comment down below and let me know, because there is apparently some sort of worldwide shortage on that tire, and that's the tire we want. So Trenda here is on her original tires from the year 2014, and the reason why that is because I bought this bike with 4,000 miles on it, and you know, just like a little over a year ago. So she was new to me, and her tires were essentially new to the world, so to speak. And they are Metzler Torrance 2. I'm sorry, Metzler Torrance Next is the tire setup here. They are great 90/10 tires, great great touring with a little bit of cross-hatch type off-road stuff going on. The rear is slowly but surely getting to the wear bar pretty quick here. And the front has developed some sort of a leak. I've looked the tire over and there is no nail in it. I guess it's just age, time, and a little bit of dry rot happening here. Oh, this thing seriously only has 28 psi in it. The book specs 36 in the front. Isn't that fun? And we're off. Yeah, so the Continental Trail Attack 3s are very popular. In fact, you cannot find the 190/19 anywhere. I had a couple of them on my eBay watch list for a while, and I watched them just go away, get sold. Now there's none. If you try and add it to your cart in a couple of different websites, man, that compressor's quick. It'll tell you like an availability date or a ship date of sometime in mid-August, I think. Well, by mid-August we are going to be in dire need. Never mind this little bit of maintenance I've got to do on this front one. That rear, yeah, heck guys, she might be showing cords by mid-August. Of course, it's friggin' 7:30 in the morning. We're gonna be a wee bit late this morning, but it's either do this now when, you know, with no gear on, when it's 90 degrees versus this afternoon when it's gonna be 107 and we freaking die of heat stroke trying to fill a tire.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
36 psi on the nose. That's mo better. Now don't get me wrong, these Metzlers are awesome, and so awesome that Triumph thought they should put them on their bike's factory, which is all fine and well, but they're expensive, man. You know, there's something about paying almost 400 bucks or basically 400 plus bucks for 2 tires that just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know what it is, man, but I'm always a bargain hunter, as you guys know, and I'm always looking for the best deal around, which is primarily why I buy my tires from eBay. Well, okay, we're watering concrete this morning. That's cool. There's no water shortage or extreme drought situation here. No. But the Continentals are at a little bit better price point, just a smidge better, and have absolute rave reviews, man. So I have gotten over 13,000 miles, or myself and the original owner have gotten just over 13,000 miles so far on these Metzlers, which is extraordinary. And they say the Continental Trail Attack 3s get similar mileage, so that's the tire, guys. That's the tire. Just can't freaking find the front. So a couple of weekends ago, I did the 12,000 mile service on this machine, and I gotta tell you, man, of course it crossed my mind to record the entire thing. You know me. But, so I referenced various videos online. Now this particular generation of Tiger is not produced anymore. So, you know, there's stuff out there, there's very good stuff out there. And in fact, the videos that I referenced, just to give me peace of mind, along with the literature in the Haynes manual, dude, that material was so good that I didn't really feel the need, you know what I mean? Like, with Avalon, the fizzer is a very niche thing, and I kind of have that tutorial series really cornered in that market. I didn't really see the need to do Tiger material involved like that. And I'll tell you something else, man, it was kind of refreshing to just focus on the machine and not spend literally an extra 1.5 to 2 hours just with camera angle adjustments and everything else. Crazy, man. It takes literally about a half hour. You know, if like you're just taking your time, it takes about a half hour just to get the plastics off this bike to access anything. The thing about it is, of course the tank has to come off to get down to the valve cover, but the airbox does too, which is expected. It's just the way you have to do it. Like, you have to disassemble the airbox to remove the airbox. On Avalon, you know, on the FZ6R, you just unbolt the airbox as one complete assembly, set it aside. Tiger, yeah, not so much. Absolutely everything requires disassembly for removal. And I kid you not, man, that 12,000 mile service took me all of probably 9 hours, 10 hours to complete. It's hot. It's one of those deals where you're done, you're so happy you're done, and you're soaking freaking wet and everything else. Long story short though, all of the valves were within spec, which I was very happy to learn. And here, check out these pictures up here. So I took a picture, well, first let me explain. The Tiger 800, on this triple, has adjustable cam timing, which is a monster of a situation. It requires, if you must adjust it, it requires special tools. You can kind of fabricate your own rigs if you have the capabilities. However, with my full-time RV life, I don't exactly have the proper things to utilize to create such fabricated tools, so I would have to order the moderately expensive Triumph tools. Anyways, again, the pictures. If you reference the timing marks on the cam gears there, you know, you can see them both. They're practically in line with the engine case. That timing is set. The other picture is of the back ends of the cams that are slotted. You see that little piece of metal? I got that from a hardware store. And the idea is that if you can fit a piece of flat bar like that, or Triumph's expensive tool like that, then your cams are acceptably within time. So I call it good, and button this puppy all back up, man. But along the way, she did get new spark plugs, new gaskets and seals, as well as a little bit of a throttle body adjustment. So when you hook onto the Tiger tool on your laptop, you can watch your throttle body synchronization in real time, and mine was off a little bit, so that's good to go now too. Next up, she's about due for an oil change, which I should have knocked out at the same time, but I didn't. And so we're going to do that later. Play the merging game. Yeah. See, even leaning over like that, dude, feels so wobbly. You know what I'm saying? You get the flat spot, you get the ledge, the infamous ledge. Oof. It's very discomforting. There's not a lot of confidence there when you get a ledge, because when you're mid-lean, you get that wonky wobble, you know, where you're riding on that edge. Don't like it. Hey, I also dumped half a bottle of Redline fuel system cleaner and a full tank of 93 in this bad boy as well. She is running like a top, man. When I had the intake system and the throttle bodies off of the engine, I did notice that the intake valves were a little dirty. Some of that fresh dirty too, you know what I mean? Like not the old crusty stuff, but the pasty shiny black. Yeah, so she needed to get a little cleaning done, and I guess technically speaking she's doing that right now. Man, very expensive when all the things need to be done all at the same time on this bike. I'll tell you that, because chain and sprocket is most certainly due as well. So put that along with the tires and the expense that was the 12,000 mile service kit and an oil change. Gonna have to order a little bit of moto. I don't have enough to do a full change. Man, so expensive. Well, if you guys made it this far, congratulations, because you're gonna get a mention, a sort of sneak peek into what Fizzer Friday is going to entail later this week. Not going to go into great detail so as not to spoil it, but just know that I've ordered a few parts for Evelyn. Nothing especially nothing especially performance oriented yet, so to speak, though something is coming. But there's going to be more maintenance related, some very old stuff that should have been done a long time ago that never was, that has sort of been weaseling around. Yeah, we'll discuss all of that on Friday on the next episode of Fizzer Friday. But that's all I got for you this morning, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the office and do my thing. However, if you enjoyed this content, by all means smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. There's also a little heart down there that says thanks. You can click it if you want. If not, that's cool too. But as always, this has been me, and that has been you. It's half click up. This has been another episode of Tiger Tuesday. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and goodbye.